Good morning. It is Saturday, August 4th, 3rd, 4th. It's 5:38 a.m. and the sun is not quite up yet, but I am. Got most of my stuff in my tent packed up, and I'm ready to make breakfast. Morning's breakfast is brought to you by Mountain House scrambled eggs with bacon. Just gonna boil some water here and put it right in the pouch and get to eating so I can get out of here. Oh, it's 6:45 and I'm all packed up. Took a little bit longer to do the tent because it was wet, so I rolled it up into a plastic bag and then put it in its bag. Just more to keep the other stuff from getting wet than to do anything for the tent. I'm assuming I'll get to my site early like I did yesterday, and I'll have lots of time to dry it out before I sleep, so hopefully it doesn't rain again today. Anyways, so I'm ready to go. I just did a last check of the camp, and everything looks good, so I'm taking off. I've got some nice mirror-like qualities on the water this morning. Barely any wind. And just got to go across the lake over to there, I think, somewhere around there. Beautiful sunrise. Got some dark clouds moving across here. Sounded like I just heard thunder. I'm not sure. So I got to book it. I got all portages today, so hopefully if the rain and the thunder does come, I'm on land most of that time. What a difference 15 minutes makes. I left paddling into beautiful sunshine, and now it's dark and gloomy and the wind is picking up. Yay. I always get excited when I spot the portage. Not because I'm excited to do the portage, but just because sometimes I have trouble finding them. So I was just paddling across the lake and I see it. I see the sign in the corner, exactly where I thought it was, which is great. So I will be there in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and begin my day of portaging. I have 3,100 meters of portages today, according to the Ontario Parks map. There's the portage right in there. Probably can't see it yet. Another great place to see a moose, but I don't see any. As soon as I landed, the bugs started buzzing, so I put my hat on and I got my head net ready. I'm going to grab my pack and take it over first and see how this portage is. Well, 10 minutes later and I have arrived on Sinclair Lake. I just came out of the portage to get my canoe, and there was a moose standing. Oh my God, he's right there. Wow. Oh my God. Hi. Holy smokes. It was standing right here. It's okay. I don't mean you any harm. Holy smokes, look at it. He just ran off into the bush, so hopefully I don't run into him with my canoe. That was so awesome. I was making a joke about seeing a moose on the trail, and I come out and there's one standing right there. Oh wow, and I scared it. It went running. I'm doing this portage and I'm just like, whatever, I don't even care. So awesome. Wow, it had such big antlers. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's my third moose this trip on day 3, and I couldn't be happier. It's so awesome. Yeah. So here's the setup I made the night before I left. I put a bunch of string crisscrossing in here to act like a web to hold my kayak paddle. And what I did here, I used to tie this in with a rope, but as you can see, the shape's really hard and it used to move all the time. So I drilled 2 holes because this is an old yoke of mine that I had. And just for the record, this is the boat I had last year. My new boat isn't done yet, in case you're wondering. So I drilled 2 holes and I just put some bungee here so that I can just take the paddle in and out really quickly. And then underneath the bungee, I have a bungee clip. So then I put my pillow on top here because otherwise this hurts, right? And I just sit it like that. And then I put the bungee clips around it and that holds it in. And then I have a nice secure way to hold the canoe on my shoulders because it slides right off the back of my neck. Works really good. And because the bungees are all tied in, I don't have to hunt for them every portage because the bungee here is attached. You know, it's super easy and it just takes 2 seconds. It used to take me 10 minutes to set it all up, and now it just takes me like 30 seconds. Cute little Sinclair Lake. Portage is right across the way. Decided to return, and most of the dark clouds are going away. The sky's clearing up. I think it's going to be a great day. This portage is signed 1040 on my old school map from forever ago. It's 960. I'm at portage number 7 out of 13, Sinclair going into Kawa. It's 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I just saw a really big moose, and this is a 1,040 meter portage, just over a kilometer. So off I go. Well, I'm on my first 1K of the trip, and the whole, I don't know, first 10 minutes of it was going uphill. So that just killed my legs. I'll get through it. I have all day. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so I have lots of time. And maybe I'll see another moose. You never know. This is great. Nice and wide and not too slippery. Arrived at Kawa Lake with my pack. Took me 20 minutes to walk it, which is about what I thought. It takes me 20 minutes to do a kilometer, so put my bag down and go get the boat. So yesterday when I went to hang my food bag, I found this perfect tree, and the branch was really high, and when I went to throw it, the rock, I pulled something in my shoulder and it hurt really bad. I felt like I just ripped my shoulder out. So today, just lifting my arm above my head has been really painful. Yeah, it's getting stiffer, so as I'm doing my walk back to get the canoe, I'm just kind of trying to stretch it, but man, is it sore. Well, I made it to Kawa with the canoe. There it is down there somewhere. Oh, that was a long, hard portage. I don't want to do another one of those for a long time, but I got one right over there. So, keep on going. Very, very short paddle into the next portage. Oops. That's what happens when you film and you can't paddle at the same time. Alright, we have the third portage of the day. Kawa and Upakawa. I haven't barely recovered from that last portage, so I don't really want to do this one. It says it's only 310 meters though, so hopefully there's a little bit of paddling in between this and the next 1K. Well, I've made it to Upper Kawa. I've done 3 out of my 4 portages this morning. I just have one 1,100 meter ish one to go to get to 3 Mile, and then I get to find my site. So pretty good morning so far. That was a fun one. Upper Kawa is so small on the map, you can't really see where the portage is. And I thought it was in the top left corner of the lake, which is over there. So I paddled through, but it's actually right here. I came from right over there, so I hate it when I can't find them. But I found it, and now I have to do it. Ugh. Well, after the last portage, that was 1K. I was really dreading this one. By the end of it, my shoulders were killing, and it was a hard portage. There was a lot of uphill and rocks to walk over and roots to walk over, and this one, in comparison, is like a walk in the park. It's beautiful, nice and flat and level. Well, I made it to 3 Mile with the canoe in less than 20 minutes. That was really good. It's 1,100 meters. Oh, 1220. Huh. It was a really pretty portage. There was only one, I think, spot that was a little tiny bit uphill. It was really wide, it was flat, it was beautiful. There were a couple mucky spots, but really nice portage. So I also passed probably about 8 people on the portage. So I'm glad I started really early today. I can imagine how busy these portages must get by the afternoon. It's only like, I think 10:30 now, so I gotta go back and get my pack, and I'm here for the night. I'm gonna be very happy to see the end of this. Really gotta watch my step here. I'm getting clumsy because I'm tired. Oh yes, 3 Mile, there you are. Yay. I've just arrived on 3 Mile, just finished the portage, and I'm off to go find a nice site for the day. Well, I was having some trouble paddling through 3 Mile. It's not super windy, but there's a cross breeze coming through that open part, so I just put a bunch of rocks in the back of the boat. Off we go. Well, I paddled up to the farthest site on the lake, which is closest to my portage tomorrow morning, and at first I thought it was taken because it looks like there's a canoe over there, but I think it's just a log. Looks vacant. Hey there! Well, I am on my site on 3 Mile Lake, and I am very happy to be here. Not sure if it's the best site on the lake. My body's just like bleh. And what's worse is I haven't been feeling well since breakfast. I've had to make a couple of special bathroom stops on the portages, and you know, I don't know, stuff happens, I guess. I had the scrambled eggs with bacon this morning, and it was funny because when I made the pizza last night, I had the bacon, and I said, oh, you can never have too much bacon, haha. But you can't have too much bacon. Those scrambled eggs packages with the bacon in them, I don't know, I had them last time and I really liked them, but I just found it like so bacony. I was forcing myself to eat it this morning because I knew I had to have energy, and I'm not going to eat the other one. I brought oatmeal for 2 mornings, and I brought the scrambled eggs and bacon for 2 mornings, but I brought 2 packages of oatmeal, so tomorrow I'm just going to have 1 package of oatmeal, and have 1 package of oatmeal on Monday. That way I don't eat the other scrambled eggs, because I didn't like them, and I found myself kind of gagging when I was trying to eat it this morning. Like I knew I had to eat it, but I didn't want to, and I really hate that when there's like stuff you know you have to eat, but you don't want to eat, and it's something you don't really like. So anyways, I'm here on 3 Mile. I'm just making my lunch. I'm starving. It's almost 1 o'clock. I got here just after 12, I think. I'm just making my prosciutto wrap here while I'm talking, and I'm gonna go eat now, and I'll set up my tent in a bit. I'm just gonna sit here for a while and relax, because I'm really tired, and just gonna enjoy the view. And Look at my moose picture from this morning. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Well, last night I made a dessert dark chocolate cheesecake, and I only made half of it, so I thought it would make a great afternoon snack with a cup of hot chocolate, because I haven't had any of that yet. So I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm gonna have some cheesecake and some hot chocolate and enjoy my beautiful view. Well, I'm pretty trashed right now. Like, I'm really tired, but I ate all that sugar, so I'm trying to get some energy. I have this little bay behind my campsite, and I just need to go see what's back there. I also want to go swimming, but I don't have any sun on my site, so I thought maybe I'd do a little swimming trip, see if I could find a nice little spot to go. This nice little rock here by the bay to sit and have a swim. Big rock here. I don't think I can really jump in, but kind of. This goes deep pretty quick. Oh, this water feels great. It's so cold, but not too cold, but cold. Oh, feels good on my bones. Whew, it's time for floating. You know how that one goes. Oh, there's a big stick here. Almost stabbed me. Yesterday I said I needed a line to hold on to so I wouldn't float away. I got one right here. Yes. Well, that swim totally refreshed me. Just sitting here feeling the warmth of the sun, and I feel a lot better. I'm hungry. I've been trying to eat a lot of food today to get rid of it for the portage tomorrow, and plus I need to recharge myself. I just felt so low and like almost nauseous like earlier, so feeling much better now. I'm gonna go back to my site in a little bit, and I guess start getting ready for dinner in a little while. I hope it's the same as the last one I had because it doesn't smell as good, but I hope it's as good because I'm really hungry. Yeah, it's good. I forgot it had broccoli, and I don't love broccoli, but I like the pasta itself. Tonight's sunset is brought to you by the path on my site that doesn't exist. I didn't want to paddle into the bay. I'm just too tired. So there's the sunset through the trees. Well, I'm sitting here chilling. It's about 7:45. I'm really tired. I didn't have a nap today, which I'm quite proud of, but I ate a lot of sugar, so I think that counterbalanced it. But I'm sitting here listening to an audiobook, and I'm just like, I'm just kind of trying to be patient, wait for the sun to go down so I can get maybe a picture or two, and then I'm going to bed. I've got a big day tomorrow with that monster portage, and I'm looking forward to getting that done. So I think this is me signing off. Good night. Alright, this is the best it's gonna get. I kind of crawled out onto this tree. I'm not that far out, but if I do so, I can get a very, very tiny glimpse of the sun going down. So I'm gonna sit here for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to bed. Whatever I see, I see. Whatever I miss, oh well.